off-key carries on the side of Rogue Warriors.
I think I would have liked it more if Rogue Warriors would have gone towards that Nautilus pick, because OMG have completely pivoted their comp to being a 1-4 style, like, kiteback comp, where, right, even Aki Xin Zhao, you can use the ult, and you're going to look to play around your Jace lane. And for Rogue Warriors, I actually don't know where they have many options of looking for ganks.
Well, speaking of ganks, we're going to see OMG now going to go for this dive in the top side. They have got the turret swapping around, so 8917 still relatively healthy in this one. They're going to try and go for it one more time as they does not have the flash anymore. First blood goes to Aki, and it was a long engagement, but as we see that the response into mid lane, Ice Coke getting a kill back, and that is going to be 1-for-1 overall in the map. The plan would be that you would whittle down their health bars and then the Akali would go in to finish them off, but everyone's still pretty much full HP, even with 3 or 4 different, poke tools being used.
Yeah, and, it's funny that OMG were the team that had prio all around the map, but Rogue Warriors is the team who were able to force themselves onto the objective first because of some late back timings coming out from OMG. I like that Rogue Warriors are going to force this one down and force OMG to come into them.
Oh, here we go. Dragon's been stolen now by OMG, and here the fight can really happen. Forge is the first one to fall, so it's a 4v5. Going to be a 4v4. Oh, as I say that, Cream! He's a slippery little Akali, and he gets himself out. And Rogue Warriors, they don't have the cooldowns to continue this chase. OMG get the Dragon, they get themselves out, and they get everything they wanted.
And it's funny that we saw how...
Screw having double TP on both of your solo laners. We're going to go for the full ARAM around this Dragon. You can see Zhongwuji taking a bit of punishment on the backside. They need to be careful with these Mystic shots just kind of flying in from the left and right. Dragon is alive. And the rest of the teams are just kind of trying to sustain. They need to try and make some of this poke stick if you're on the side of OMG.
Yeah, for poke sticking, we even see Ice Coke picking up a Warmog second, though that's not going to do him any good if he stays in combat the whole time. I think OMG forced them out.
Might have.
Should come out soon.
Taking a lot of damage. They jump in. There is going to be the Dawning Shadow to try and keep 8917 alive. And with that massive AoE teamfight tool down, it means we're going to see OMG going on to Soul Point. And I gotta call out Rogue Warriors right now. I might have stopped myself for a second. Ice Coke getting jumped on here. We should be able to... Oh, perfect execution! Oh! Cream was saying double bait, and that one right there, able to just completely obliterate 8917's health bar.
And just look how far ahead they are in terms of items, right? Across the board, their carries are on 3 items. All of Rogue Warriors are on 2 at most. You do have 8917 on 2.5, but Rogue Warriors now know they need to find the engage. Forge tried.
Zhongwuji can't do anything. The True Shot Barrage hits him across, and Cream is on the lookout. But while that's all been happening, we can see Forge jumping in, trying to make something happen with this set. This is a very scrappy fight. Rogue Warriors trying to go for something. The Dawning Shadow, not enough. They had lost Zhongwuji. That was not the fight to go for. Chocho has to flash away. That's going to be Ocean Soul, and this feels like it's just going to be a matter of time until OMG close it out.
And I just don't feel like Rogue Warriors have the tools. They don't have the hard engage coming out from their composition. They don't actually out-sustain them. OMG have already picked up a massive gold lead, right? They're already at a 5k gold advantage, so we were highlighting how you look especially new and able, and they're both a full item up over their competitor. And Cream always has an angle to find that perfect execution.
Well, important to note, Rogue Warriors have got the 2 TPs on the 2 people who are dead. So they are looking to try and maybe make this one work. As I say that, Cream goes straight onto Zhongwuji. He gets exhausted, and they're going to jump straight onto him. Devour from Chocho keeps him alive, but just barely. He flashes away. The perfect execution misses. So does the True Shot Barrage, but 8917, as quick as he was up, as quick as he's dead. And that's going to be 3 people trying to kill Cream, and Cream picks up a Honey Fruit. No way he's going down, and they go straight back to the big purple worm.
And this might be weird to say, but I feel like this, what looks like a win coming out from OMG over Rogue Warriors, is one of the things that solidifies them as, kind of that jump from a lower team last split to a middle tier team, at least this split, right? Because typically when we do have teams of the same stature coming out against each other, it would be a lot closer, more fiesta, but this has been completely one-sided towards OMG. They've shown like, hey, we are at least a tier above the current bottom teams, and they're keeping it, I'd say, pretty disciplined in how they're playing it out.
Yeah, this is the replay, and this is it. Like, Zhongwuji is gone. Forge goes in by himself. Like, no one is ready for that. He's already chunked out so hard. And it just seems so disjointed, so separated from the side of Rogue Warriors, and doesn't feel like they know what's going on at all.
Well, I think that also highlights the position there, right? Because for Forge, there is no right choice. If you don't go in, your team is continuously taking poke, you're backing off, you're giving over soul. If you go in, you're right, you're alone, it's scattered, but it's really the only option you have, right? You hope you go and you hope someone's in range to where they're able to dish out some sort of damage. So it's one of those options
for them to be able to defend on multiple lanes, and you can see here just 1-2 auto attacks. Ice Coke is going to be able to sustain because he has that Warmogs, but what can they do? They can't touch anyone on OMG right now.
And look at Cream. Cream's just solo taking a turret topside. Flank from Forge.
The flank came in. Forge is going to try and use the showstopper to start it all off. Zhongwuji has used the Dawning Shadow as well. Still yet to see anyone die from OMG, and I just think they're just too far ahead. They're just too healthy. They've got the Ocean Soul. They've got the damage. OMG, as clean as you like, in 34 minutes will decimate Rogue Warriors.
Yeah, completely decisive victory coming out. It might not have been fast, it might not have been violence today, but still a very clean win coming out for OMG.
And a great start, and a perfect, analogy that you mentioned is OMG making that